Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Cancer. This will be for October 2021. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget it's a general reading. It's not going to suit every person out there, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid, energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Okay, Cancer for October. Way too many. Okay. Okay. Okay, I've got a few on the bottom that I want to kind of go through so I can explain why the ones on the table are why they're here. I got hiccups, sorry. Okay. I feel like you could have either been married in a high level of commitment, or this was a divine spiritual lesson for you. There was something you needed to learn. For some of you might also turn and look at maybe, becoming more spiritual. But I feel like it's more, for most people, sorry, I just had lunch and I've got the hiccups. I feel like it's more of a spiritual lesson for you. It's telling me, though, that you just need to keep the faith. And they're the two that came out first, because the stuff that you're going through, you need to learn from, right? You're probably not learning from what I'm seeing. But it's telling me to tell you to, keep the faith, because you can make things happen in your life and the future can be bright. It's like, have faith that things will get better for you. And it's like the star is like wish upon a star. You can manifest what it is you want. You can make things happen in your life if you choose. It's what you're putting out to the universe, though, isn't it? Dreams can come true. You might have some positive changes, like light at the end of the tunnel, because you're going to go through a whole heap of stuff here, and stuff that you're probably like going through here even. But it's telling me just for you to keep the faith, right? So that's the two most important cards. You need to take back your own power. At the moment, you're focusing a lot on the negative after you had some sort of breakup. You need to have taken back your own power. But here you are. You're only focusing on the ones that are down. Where are they? Here. They're all broken. You're focusing on these broken, glasses here, instead of seeing the positive in that. Change your perception, because something didn't turn out for your highest good. Like, if you had stayed in this situation, it wouldn't have turned out for your highest good. So things work the way they do because there's something better for you. Okay? Now, you need to forgive yourself for staying in something. You need to forgive yourself for things and choices you made while you were with this person. Also, know that everything happened for a reason. As I said, stop focusing on the negative that, you had another breakup, or you had, you've lost a person, you'll be by yourself. Because you know what? You won't be for very long. There will be a new start coming. So this is what I'm saying. Have faith, because you are going to get your wishes fulfilled with a new start. Once you get rid of this, endings bring new beginnings. You're thinking about like, You're waiting for your ships to come in. You know, you're putting in all the hard work. You're waiting and investing your time and energy and waiting and you know, actively waiting for things to start happening in your life, right? But you've just got to realize that somebody doesn't have the same values and morals and, you know, all those sort of things as you. Now, with the Lovers in reverse, this is some sort of imbalance, some sort of disharmony. It's a misalignment of values. But once again, you don't want to end it. Here you are not wanting to walk away with the 10 in reverse. I mean, it could also be, it could be you resisting it, but it could also be you recovering from an ending as well. And this is a situation that was a burden, but also caused you anxiety, fear, worry, an overactive mind. You might have had no sleep, you know, nightmares, like whatever this situation was for you. It's like, it's a burden. You put in all the hard work. You made this happen. You know, if it wasn't for you pushing, there probably wouldn't have been anything. But at the same time, isn't that telling you something? There's no equal give and take, right? Okay, so the ones on the table. Now that I've explained that. So you've got the first two cards are the 4 of Wands, and then you'll have the 6 of Swords. Now, as I said, it's a lot of back and forth because here you are not wanting to move on and leave the past behind, right? Which is also not going to give you a firm foundation. There is no firm foundation in this situation, but it's also about not having, you know, a happy home. So there's drama, there's things going on, right? Because you don't have the same values. But then you're going to leave the past behind and you're going to move to calmer waters. So it's like, you don't want to let something go, but then you're going to have the end of challenging times. Then the next card, there's a couple more cards as well, but like one of the other cards is the 8 of Cups in reverse. Once again, not wanting to walk away. It's like things go good for a time and then they don't go good for a time. And then they go good for a time and then they don't. There's a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Good times, not good times. All because it's telling you this is not your person. Just hold on one moment. Okay, so we'll start with the 4 of Wands in reverse. So as I said, you're not wanting to move on, leave the past behind. But no, there is no firm foundation here. It's not going to lead to a happy home. It's not going to lead to harmony, all those things. Like this will affect your base chakra. You might be living together with this person. You might have money together. You might have joint, you know, things, food, safety, shelter, all that sort of stuff. This could affect that for some people. I'm not saying all, but for some it could. You know, maybe you don't feel like you've got somewhere to live. Maybe, you know, don't have the separate bank account, so you don't have any money. Maybe your partner works and you don't, so you have lack of funds. Whatever this is, there's something that might affect your base chakra. But as I said, this is not giving you your wishes fulfilled. Maybe you need to go and focus on your career, focus on making money, getting a promotion, you know, whatever this is to help you with your base chakra, help you have money to go and get your own place or, you know, whatever this is for you. So then there'll be the end of challenging times. So whether you, I don't know, whether you go from not wanting to leave and, you know, knowing there is no firm foundation, so you're still in the situation, but then once again you go through tough times and then all of a sudden now you're in good times again, then you're moving to more of a peaceful place. Oops. Some of you may relocate because maybe you have a breakup, maybe some of you relocate, so things are going to start looking up anyway. You're moving somewhere calmer from where you've been. It looks like you're going to spend time alone in solitude. Endings normally bring new beginnings, and this is like love. Now, this person might come to you and propose marriage. Oh, you know, I'm a changed person. I want to get back together. if you had a breakup. Otherwise, it could just mean endings and bring new beginnings, so with somebody new. You've got the 5 though. This is about moving on. You're wanting to move on from a situation. So whether you're moving on from the person or whether you're trying to, you had an argument and now, you know, you've decided to move on, forgive yourself, you know, have hope again that maybe, you know, whether it's with someone new or whether it's with this same person, I feel like you haven't got some sort of closure. So whether it is with this same person, is this a reconciliation, or you feel like the obstacles are over with the 5. This can also mean that you're trying to repress your emotions because you don't want to get into some sort of argument. But I'm telling you this, but there is no victory and success in this situation because this person is dishonest. And they're not taking accountability for their actions. They've done something wrong by you and they're not taking accountability. But as I said, whether you got some sort of clarity, you don't want to move on though. You don't want to let this situation go. But I feel like you want to have a fresh start. So whether this person comes to you and says, oh, I want to get back together, you know, I want to be with you, I'm a changed person, you have some sort of communication and you want to overcome obstacles and really have the belief that everything's going to be fine, you need to trust your intuition. But I think if you do, you will have an ending. Because whatever this person is doing is going to hurt. I mean, I've told you this before. I feel like one of you, and it's probably you, is codependent. You need to speak your truth. But you're in mental conflict about doing so. As I said though, the truth is going to come out. And I've say this to you in most of your readings. You've got the Justice card. Now the Justice card is Karma card. It's also the truth. And the truth is that this person, I mean, it was a hostile, toxic situation, but the truth is going to come out, but this person then wants to reconcile with you. I feel like though, you are doubting yourself. You don't want to end it with somebody. You don't want this absolution. You don't want to, whether you don't want to forgive them, I'm not sure. Whether you don't, I mean, some of you may not want to forgive this person. Some of you may not want to head in a new direction. Some of you don't have clarity on this situation or can't forgive them. Yeah, let's find out more. Tell me more. Yeah, because you're codependent, you don't want to speak your truth, but you also, so you can't even tell this person like, you're a piece of shit, like this is what you did to me, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to do that. You're repressing everything. You don't want to make a choice because you're codependent. It's just going to lead you to more crap. Yeah, look, don't want to make a decision. This person's being deceptive, and look, I've told you this many times. They're using you for your money. I'm telling you this. You will end up having a new beginning because you are going to realize you have different values and there is no firm foundation, and then you will move on. It's a lot of back and forth though with you guys. Cancer. Okay, Cancer. I think you just lost half the deck. Hold on. Okay, you're not seeing the red flags. It's a spiritual lesson. There could be kids involved. As I said, career and finances, there's some sort of difference. There could be a lack of passion and maybe someone needs to do something creative. But I feel like you're not really finding this situation fun. It's a lot of like flirty energy for a lot of you. But yeah, I just feel like it's not playful anymore. It's not fun for somebody. And somebody else could also be flirting, because I've told you before in other readings, and whether it suits, you know, this reading again, somebody could be flirting and having sex with other people. Okay, you've got exchanging gifts. Let me just see what this one says. There might be new opportunities. You have everything you need to seize them. Oh, this is all about giving and receiving. It's what it's about. Giving and receiving. As I said, this whole relationship is not about giving and receiving. It's about somebody taking and taking, and not an equal exchange of equal give and take. Okay. Cancer. Moonstone and gold with quartz. Gold with quartz is physically grounding, abstract ideas and inspirations. It's about manifesting things and trusting your intuition. You're being divinely guided, so trust any intuitive feelings. You've also got moonstone, which is the women's stone, just so you're aware. Doesn't mean it has to be worn by a woman, but it's about fertility, reflection, intuition, goddess energy, amplified feelings. So trust your intuition, and you know, even during full moons, it's good to maybe wear moonstone, just because you might be feeling like you're going crazy with your feelings, but it's because this is the female stone. You've also got fluorite on the bottom. Concentration, psychic protection, emotional stability. You're having a really rough time. I don't feel like a lot of you are going through the emotional stability because of what's been going on in your life at the moment. It's not stable. It's back and forth, not knowing, being codependent, you know, endings and beginnings. And, you know, I just feel like it's always the same, back and forth. Take off your glasses for a start. Some of you have never got to a high level of commitment. You're not engaged or married to this person. For a lot of you, you also won't be talking or not talking at the moment. You might find this person compatible to you, have a funny sense of humor, but you can manifest what it is you want. As I said, somebody definitely has money issues, and it's all about the base chakra, which is exactly what I said to you at the beginning. But you are going to get out and meet someone new. Anyway, that is what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.